Welcome to the channel and welcome to this tutorial to build the Space Marine Stormhawk Interceptor and magnetize it to build also the Space Marine Stormtalon Gunship. In this tutorial I will show you what parts you need to glue, what parts you need to magnetize, what parts you don't need to magnetize, what tools you need, and at the end a cool trick how to get this both cockpits into the chassis. The tools you need to magnetize are a drill, super glue, of course magnets. Magnets I've used here in this case are 10mm, 5, 3 and 2mm magnets. And I call it a magic stick, so you have a plastic stick of course, and you're putting in a magnet here and a magnet here, both facing in the different directions. So this is south, this is north. And you can easily then decide what magnet facing is the correct one. Let's start with the easiest part, because they don't need magnetization, and these are those parts here. They stick so well on the rocket pods, so those parts don't need magnetization at all. Second easy step are the wings. You don't need to drill even a hole to magnetize the wings. So glue the wings together, like these ones for the Stormtalon and this ones for the Interceptor, and just glue a magnet in center, like I'll show you here, and here, and also here, and this one. Take care of the polarization, so use always the same one. So here is the violet side, okay? And the opposite side is on the chassis itself. And you can also use here magnets without even drilling a hole. What you do is glue from the inner side a 10mm magnet on both sides. Problem with the lighting. Okay, this side and this side. And once they are dry, glue another 5mm magnet on top of it. So with this trick, the magnets are really coming together and don't fall off. So we have the rocket pod options. We have all the 4 wings on the chassis. All we need to do then is to magnetize the front weapons. I have 3 weapons, and it's really easy to magnetize them. You can use 5mm magnets. Just simply drill a hole, here this one, put a magnet inside, glue it on, and then drill holes for the first weapon here and here. Just glue one here on top without drilling a hole, and drill here a hole and put a magnet here. Just keep track of what magnet direction this one is, and then use here and here the opposite one. Next step is to magnetize the rocket pods, or these guys here. So what you need is drill a hole here, putting in a 3mm magnet, and also on this side a 3mm magnet on this side. And you also need to drill a hole here. You do it best if you haven't glued it together. Drill a hole here, also put a 3mm and also here a 3mm magnet in here. And here are 2mm magnets used because it's pretty thin here and small. So also here, and you can put it on like this. And last but the most important part is how to get these babies into the chassis. So there's a little trick. You can glue the bottom here on the top part of the chassis, but you glue it only until here, until this little scratch here, and this one here. So what you can do is you can squeeze it here, but it's not glued on the chassis, you see? So with this trick you can squeeze it out, you can put in the cockpit that you want, and that it's coming back smoothly. You put in on this side a 10mm magnet, and on this side also inside, gluing a 10mm magnet on it, and opposite direction facing magnets on both cockpits, here and here, and also on the open cockpit, here and here. I had to take the camera this side because we need two hands to put the cockpits in, right? Squeezing a little bit down outside, and then the cockpit easily fits into the chassis. And because the magnet's here, it's pretty tight here. And you maybe need also a third hand to get the cockpit out. So, and putting the cockpit for the Interceptor in. So that's the little trick to get both cockpits into your fighter. So here's the model and the version of Stormtalon. So you see you can shake it, there's nothing coming down. And just a few seconds later it's built in a different version like the Interceptor. You can see here a little trick, just put these babies here as last step on it, putting on the wings. And the magnets are very, very strong also for the wings, so you see there's nothing happening here, so very, very cool to magnetize it in that way. I hope you liked that video. Please subscribe and comment. Bye.